11 years ago today, we saw horrifying attacks on our country that seemed to be out of the blue. News spread quickly, and as America watched, we lost over 3,000 precious lives in New York, a field in Pennsylvania, and here in Washington, D.C. I remember watching the news at home with my wife, stunned, and picking up the kids early from school that Tuesday. We were scared and shocked as we watched those unforgettable images on television or saw those horrifying pictures on the front pages of the newspapers the next morning. We were worried about the future, the safety of our families, and commiserated with the families who had lost someone. Our district was touched by the attacks in many ways, through family members and friends who were put in harm's way. One example is Todd Beamer, who, with other courageous passengers of Flight 93, stormed the cockpit of their hijacked flight, a flight that was possibly coming to destroy our nation's capital. Todd and I actually went to high school together. Today we're still thankful for his legacy. But out of our grief and anger, Americans came together and decided that this generation was not one to quit or back down. Americans came together in an outpouring of patriotic pride, not seen since the attacks on Pearl Harbor. Now, 11 years later, we are told by political pundits constantly on the television that Americans have never been farther apart, that we are a nation divided by political ideology. Although there are times when our political leaders seem to be yelling back and forth, driving us apart, I think there are many more issues that bring Americans together. We are all united by an ideal that the freedoms so many have given their lives for are worth preserving for generations to come. So my message to you today is remember all the people who perished on that bright morning 11 years ago, the first responders who ran towards danger instead of away, and pray for the families and friends they left behind. But also think about what you can do to rekindle the patriotism that transformed our America. Let's stop the yelling. Let's come together as Americans. Thank you.